We wish you a pleasant good afternoon. We welcome you to the Catonsville campus of the Community College of Baltimore County for this afternoon's men's soccer game featuring our visitors from Lackawanna versus home-standing Catonsville. Lackawanna comes into the game with a record of 0-2, having lost to both Sussex and Harcum. Catonsville comes in with a record of 4-3. They are 4-1 in conference play. They also lost to Harcum in the home opener on April 3rd. They lost an away game to Essex 2-0 on April 8th. Beat Chesapeake here at Catonsville on April 13th, 8-0. Beat Carroll Community College on the road on April 15th, 3-0. Defeated Hagerstown here at home on April 20th. Lost to Anne Arundel 2-1 on April 24th here at home. And then won their last game on the road against College of Southern Maryland by a score of 3-1. Just as a preview, our next home game after this afternoon will be next Saturday, April 8th at 5:30. And that is the last regularly scheduled home game for the Catonsville men's soccer team. So here are the starters for this afternoon. For Lackawanna, number 4, Justin Solano. Number 10, Obiazi Chinatu. Number 11, Logan Sullivan. Number 13, Jordan Rossetti is the one non-starter. Armin Smith, number 14. Gerard Borowski, number 15. Neptali Sanchez on 16. Number 18, Andre Weeks. Number 21, Mamadou Ndiaye. Number 23, Ahmed Kaid. 26, Mark Luyundi. And goalkeeper number 77, Noah Barton. Catonsville will start number 0, Ricardo Torres in goal. Wilmer Garcia will be a midfielder, number 2. Leslie Bino, a forward, number 3. Brian Langford, number 4, a defender. Number 8, defender and midfielder Chris Yoakum. Number 10, Matt Davis, midfielder. Number 11, Marco Hernandez, midfielder. Number 12, Oscar Barantino. Oscar Barnientos at midfield. Number 21, Hunter Goldberg. 22, Graham Alvarez. As you can see, Catonsville at the center of the field will be kicking off the first half. And we're underway. Catonsville moving left to right on your screen. And Lackawanna will move left to right to left. Lackawanna in the blue jerseys, Catonsville with the white jerseys with the red trim. And there's a foul, the first foul of the game. Tripping foul, and Catonsville will have a free kick. We will do our best to keep you up to speed on the players, but do understand that the far side of the field it is difficult to see numbers. Here's a clear by Lackawanna, and they are on the break. Ahmed Kaid led the break, but it was taken away by Catonsville. Catonsville in their home end. A clear by Ricardo Torres. Battle for the ball at midfield, and Catonsville is able to take control, and a foul called on Lackawanna. A free kick for Catonsville. They go outside on the wing to Wilmer Garcia. Back to Barrientos in the middle. Battle for the loose ball. And now Catonsville retreats to create some space. Ball to Garcia on the wing. Pass in the middle. And nobody home, and we have an offside on Catonsville. New player for Catonsville, number 12, Oscar Barrientos, a freshman midfielder from Gaithersburg. He is the one changed to the Catonsville roster. It'll be Lackawanna with a free kick at about the 1/3 level, deep into the middle. A pass. Battle for the ball. And Catonsville takes control. Gets it out of their deep defensive end. And now Lackawanna will retreat. Try and create some space. Taken away by Catonsville. And Lackawanna with it. But it goes right back to number 10, Matt Davis for Catonsville. And a foul on Lackawanna. We are early in the first half. No scoring chances for either side to date. And here is a ball into the box. And it is garnered by Noah Barton. Lackawanna down the far side. Ball will go into the box, fielded by Ricardo Torres. He gets it to Matt Davis. Davis to Garcia. And now Catonsville again will retreat to create some space. Here's a steal. Coming in. Stopped by Ricardo Torres. So 11, Logan Sullivan had the first scoring chance of the day with a steal deep in Catonsville territory, but Ricardo Torres able to make the stop. And now Torres with it in his box. Pass intended for Garcia. And now he goes back to Matt Davis. And now on the far side, it is Chris Yoakum. Out of bounds, possession Catonsville with a throw in. We switch sides of the field and switch sides again. Catonsville trying to create some space. Here is Matt Davis. Barrientos. And once again, Catonsville passes backwards. Ball knocked away. And we have a foul called on Catonsville. It's on 21, Hunter Goldberg. So it'll be a free kick for Lackawanna. No score early in the first half. Catonsville looking for their second win in a row. Ball hit in. And we have a foul. It'll be Catonsville free kick. Torres will take the free kick. With his hands in the air looking for a target. It goes about a third of the way into the Lackawanna end. And Lackawanna kicks it out of bounds deep in their own territory. It'll be a Catonsville throw-in. No score in the first half. Catonsville with a throw-in on the far end. Catonsville trying to center it here. It's unable to do so. And we will have our first corner kick of the game. It will go to Catonsville. Catonsville with a corner kick. Into the middle, headed out by Lackawanna. Catonsville trying to get back in, and Lackawanna clears the area. And Catonsville will go back into their own end and reset. Barrientos in the middle. And again, he will go backwards for space. Wilmer Garcia out of bounds will be a throw in for Lackawanna. Battle for a loose ball. Catonsville with it. Knocked out of bounds by Lackawanna. It'll be a Catonsville throw in. Garcia with a throw for Barrientos, but taken away by Obiazi Chinatu. Now Catonsville with the ball deep in their own territory, deep in Lackawanna territory, but the pass goes awry. Battle for the ball at midfield. Lackawanna with it. The middle for Chinatu. Outside for Ahmed Qaid. Back to Chinatu. Lackawanna trying to get a shot off here. They bring it back out. Pass goes through, but no one there for Lackawanna. And Ricardo Torres handles for Catonsville. No significant advantage for either team in the first few minutes of the game. Logan Sullivan for Lackawanna had a steal and was briefly one-on-one, but Ricardo Torres made the stop. Catonsville free kick. They go down the far side. And now they come back to the middle. Davis on the wing now. Right wing to. Here's a crossing ball that's headed up in the air. Catonsville with a chance, but cleared out by Lackawanna. Taken away by Catonsville. Here's a pass. Catonsville with a chance. And we have a foul on Lackawanna, and it will be a yellow card foul. And Catonsville will have a direct free kick from just outside the penalty area. Mamadou Ndiaye, 21, with the yellow card. Neftali Sanchez is the one charged with that yellow card. Barrientos will take the direct free kick. Williams Yami, number 9 for Catonsville. A shot and a save. Oscar Barrientos with the shot. A corner kick for Catonsville, their second of the day. So Oscar Barrientos definitely making his presence felt. Here's the corner kick is punched out. And then taken by Noah Barton. And it'll be a free kick for Lackawanna. And the ball back deep in the Catonsville end. And Ricardo Torres has it. Torres kicks it about halfway into the Lackawanna end. Leslie Bino with it, but taken away by Lackawanna. So Catonsville with 2 corner kicks. Now Lackawanna with it. Armand Smith. Ahmed Kaid. Taken away briefly by Catonsville, but controlled again by Gerard Borowski. And now Catonsville takes it away. And it'll be out of bounds and a throw-in for Lackawanna. Once again, teams fairly evenly matched in the early moments of this game. Here's Chinatu for Kaid. Kaid with a shot. May have been a pass, but Catonsville able to clear. Here is Bino. Williams Yami at midfield. Out. Lackawanna with the ball out of bounds belongs to Catonsville. They will have a throw-in. Number 11, Logan Sullivan waiting to report for Lackawanna. And it'll be Lackawanna with a direct free kick. On the far side. Ball's loose, handled by Catonsville, and a foul on Lackawanna. Mark Leundi with the foul, and Catonsville controls. Catonsville certainly with the advantage in possession here in the first half. Here's Barrientos. Makes a move. With it on the left side. Now the pass is in. And here comes Lackawanna trying to take advantage. Kaid down the left side. He's got one in the middle. Nice sliding tackle by Wilmer Garcia. And Garcia again makes the stop. And now Catonsville plays with it in their end to try and create space. But taken away by Lackawanna. Here's Chinatu with a shot. And Ricardo Torres with a relatively easy save. Here's Barrientos with a nice move. He goes down the side, left side, far side. Logan Sullivan returns for Lackawanna. And Lackawanna controls. Catonsville with a steal. Catonsville controls. Trying to center it. Catonsville again controls. Here is Garcia. Now Langford. Matt Davis to the outside, far side, back to Davis. He is pushed but continues going. Matt Davis, pass, and an offside on Catonsville. We have no score here in the first half. Game relatively even. Catonsville leads 2-0 on corner kicks. But Lackawanna has had the two real shots of the game. But no one has dented the back of the net. And Noah Barton, the goalkeeper, will take the free kick into Catonsville end of the field. Here's Chinatu. And a goal kick for Catonsville. Number 14, Theo Johnson for Catonsville, replacing Paul Stavro. Ball into Lackawanna territory, and Lackawanna controls. Here is Kaid on the left side. Kaid centers, knocked away. And knocked away again. Two nice defensive plays by Matt Davis. Catonsville with it on the far side. And now Catonsville will take it back into their defensive end. Catonsville has done that quite often this afternoon. Barrientos. And a whistle and a foul. Catonsville takes the direct kick. Here's Davis. Closely guarded. And it'll be a throw in for Catonsville. Roughly halfway through our first half with no score. Catonsville with it. Here is Langford. Ball knocked in the air. Leslie Bino controls it, and Catonsville has it. Back to Bino. To Williams-Yami. Yami into the center. Catonsville trying to get a shot, but too much congestion. And finally, Lackawanna able to clear out of the area. And a kick in for throw in for Lackawanna. "23 minutes remaining first half." So again, we're about halfway through the first half. For those of you not familiar, soccer, 2 45-minute halves. We have no score in the middle of the first half. Lackawanna and Catonsville. Lackawanna comes in at 0-2. Catonsville at 4-3 with a 4-1 conference record. Catonsville with another opportunity here. Down the wing, centered. And Lackawanna able to clear it, at least out of danger. And now Lackawanna with a steal. They briefly had a 3-on-2, but Catonsville got back. And now Catonsville has resettled on defense. Ball headed into the area. And it goes over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for Catonsville. Noah Barton, the goalkeeper for Lackawanna. Ricardo Torres, the goalkeeper for Catonsville. And let's see. Looks like a Lackawanna player a little slow moving around. And Mark Luyundi, number 26, appears to be okay. Goal kick for Catonsville. into the Lackawanna end, headed by Lackawanna as they try and control near midfield. And another steal by Matt Davis, who's played very well defensively. Back to Davis. He goes down the side for Williams Yami. Yami tries to put a move on his man, kicked out of bounds by Lackawanna. Catonsville throw in deep in Lackawanna territory. Ball centered into the middle. Kicked out by Lackawanna, headed back in by Catonsville, but nobody home, and Lackawanna takes control. Ball kicked deep into Catonsville territory. Headed back to Ricardo Torres, and it's Catonsville control. Here is Matt Davis. Davis has played very well defensively. Down the left wing, Theo Johnson has it. Short centering pass to Barrientos. And he tries to center it. And I believe we'll have a corner kick for Catonsville. We'll wait and see. Yes, Matt Davis is heading towards the corner kick area in the far corner of the field. So we have 3 corner kicks for Catonsville, none for Lackawanna. Davis with a corner kick. Punched out by Barton. Second time he's had to punch out a corner kick from Catonsville. Ball headed and goes into the arms of Noah Barton. Still no score first half. Barton's kick into Catonsville territory. 11 Logan Sullivan, 8 Chris Yoakum battle for it. A throw in for Lackawanna. And now Catonsville back into their defensive third. Oscar Barrientos has made his presence known today. He and Matt Davis have been the bright spots for Catonsville so far. And a free kick for Catonsville. Ball into the Lackawanna end, and Lackawanna able to gain control. And now Catonsville back with it. Here is Bino trying to go wide. His centering pass is knocked away. And here comes Lackawanna back the other way. But Catonsville has it. Ball into the middle, but an offside on Catonsville. Catonsville with several offsides in the first half. hit the 16-minute mark remaining in the first half. Lackawanna with it, but now taken away by Catonsville. Once again, they will retreat into their own end. In fact, they will go all the way back to Ricardo Torres to try and create some space. And now down the left side for Catonsville. Catonsville being very patient here, maintaining control of the ball for the majority of the first half. Here is Davis, long pass intended for Theo Johnson, but it is over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Lackawanna. And Catonsville with a substitution. Abraham Navarro for Leslie Bino. Goal kick for Lackawanna. Lackawanna gets to midfield, taken away by Catonsville. And taken back by Lackawanna. And here's another steal by Catonsville. But it's short-lived. Barrientos with that steal. And a foul, and it will be a free kick for Lackawanna. We certainly have seen the ball move up and down the field, but very few strong chances for either side here in the first half. A couple of shots on goal, but neither goalkeeper has really been tested. And here's a ball in the box that Catonsville is able to clear, but taken back by Lackawanna. Nice play again by Matt Davis. Davis playing very well defensively today. Here is Kaid to Chinatu, and we're going to have a foul on Lackawanna, and it will be Catonsville possession. And once again, Catonsville goes back. Oh, here's a steal. And he shot it wide. Mark Luyundi with the steal and an open net. And he shot it wide. He took the ball away from Torres, had an open net. But shot it wide left. And Catonsville dodges a bullet. See if they can take advantage of it and get the first marker of the game. Deep in Lackawanna territory, Catonsville with a throw-in. Coming up on the 12-minute mark remaining first half. Here's a centering ball, but easily handled by Noah Barton. So Lackawanna with a chance, but they shot it wide. Luyundi passed too far for Kaid, and Catonsville controls. Now they switch sides of the field. But here's a steal by Lackawanna. 11 Sullivan with the steal. Still has it. Centering shot and a score. Logan Sullivan went through traffic. Made the pass to Mark Luyundi. And Luyundi put it in the back of the net. So with approximately 11 minutes remaining first half, Lackawanna is first on the board with a goal by 26, Mark Leundi. Give the assist to Logan Sullivan. Sullivan went through traffic and past it to Leundi. And Leundi, who missed an open net a few minutes ago, this time was true to the back of the net. Now Catonsville trying to get the ball into a position to tie this game, but it is taken away by Obiazi Chinatu. And here's another ball down the wing for Leundi. This one is too far. It'll be a goal kick for Catonsville. So Mark Leundi with the first goal of the game. On a great play by Logan Sullivan going through traffic and setting him up with a perfect pass. Here is Kaid on the left side. Borowski with it for Lackawanna, and they will retreat. And here is Kaid. And Gerard Borowski looking for a foul on that one. Did not get the call from the referee. Catonsville with it. Here is Williams Yami. Down the side, pushed. Able to center it. Oh, nice diving stop on the cross by Noah Barton. Under 9 minutes remaining first half. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. Limited numbers of chances in the first half, but Lackawanna able to take advantage of one on a shot by Mark Leundi with a pass from Logan Sullivan. Now Catonsville with it. And the shot is wide by Oscar Barrientos. It'll be a goal kick for Lackawanna. And they are discussing the defensive strategy. Here is Barton with the goal kick. Goes outside, and he tried to get it to Ahmed Kaid, but went out, and it will belong to Catonsville with a throw-in. Wilmer Garcia with it. Catonsville with it briefly, but Saeed now clears it. And here is Borowski on the far side now for Lackawanna. Back across the field to Kaid. Borowski double teamed. And finally cleared by Catonsville. And we have a whistle and a foul on Lackawanna. It'll be a Catonsville free kick. At halftime, we will do a brief summary of the first half. And then we will go away from the audio portion of the broadcast until a couple of minutes before the start of our second half, where we will again do a quick summary before the start of the second half. And we have a whistle. And a free kick for Lackawanna. Catonsville controls. Here's a long ball, but cut off by Lackawanna, and they counterattack. But Catonsville able to take it right back. A foul. Catonsville with it. On the wing to Navarro. Centering ball. Handled by Noah Barton. He did not make the catch on the ball at first, but was able to corral it. And now a steal by Catonsville. Hunter Goldberg with the steal. And Catonsville will go back to Ricardo Torres. Catonsville with it deep in Lackawanna territory. Back to Garcia. Crossing pass. Nobody in the middle. And now a steal by Lackawanna. And we have a foul. It looks like we'll have a yellow card here. And it will be Lackawanna with a direct kick. Approximately 4 minutes remaining first half. Ball coming into the middle, controlled by Torres. And 15, Gerard Borowski was trying to sneak that one in. Now Lackawanna with it. Chinatu. Back to Smith. Now Kaid. In the middle to Sanchez. And once again, a nice defensive play by Matt Davis to break up the play. Lackawanna with it. Leading 1-0 here in the first half. Now ball into the middle. And it rolls safely to Ricardo Torres. Under 3 minutes remaining first half. Williams Yami taken away by Lackawanna. Battle for the loose ball. Catonsville controls. Taken away briefly by Layundi, and he knocked it off the Catonsville player. So it'll be a It'll be a throw in for Catonsville. And Catonsville back to reset. Here's Matt Davis. Pass taken away. Here's Chinatu. Tries to center. Knocked away by Catonsville. Nice move here. And a shot by Ahmed Qaid. It is over the goal. Gerard Borowski with a nice move to draw the Catonsville defense. He passed it on the wing. Nearing the 1 minute mark remaining first half. And we're now under a minute first half. Catonsville would like to get the tying goal here before going in at halftime. Here's Davis. Nice move. Williams Yami. Still has it. Tries to go outside. Guarded closely by Sullivan. Now centers. Knocked away and cleared by Lackawanna. Catonsville's got to hurry. Headed in by 20. Hunter by Abraham Navarro. And Noah Barton hangs on for the end of the first half. We've reached the halftime of our game this afternoon. It is Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. The only goal of the game with under 11 minutes remaining first half. Scored by number 26, Mark Leundi. Give the assist to 11, Logan Sullivan, as Sullivan went through the defense and gave Leundi a clear shot that he put in the back of the net. Just moments before, Leundi had missed an open net after stealing the ball from Ricardo Torres, the Catonsville goalkeeper. But he redeemed himself with the goal with under 11 minutes remaining first half. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. As we come to the end of the first half, we will be back with you in about 10 or 15 minutes with a preview of the second half and a summary of the first half once again. We'll be back with you with the audio portion shortly. We welcome you back to the Catonsville campus of the Community College of Baltimore County for our men's soccer game featuring the visitors from Lackawanna versus homestanding Catonsville. We have one half in the books, and Lackawanna with a 1-0 lead. That goal was scored with 11:19 remaining in the first half. Number 11, Logan Sullivan, worked through the defense, made a pass to Mark Leundi, who put it in the back of the net. Just moments before, Leundi had missed an open net after stealing the ball from Catonsville goalie Ricardo Torres, but he was able on his second opportunity to put it in the back of the net, and that's where we stand at halftime. Catonsville with an advantage on corner kicks of 3-0, but they've not been able to get a quality shot on net all afternoon in the first half. Catonsville also has had control of the ball the majority of the first half, but they have spent a lot of time moving the ball backwards and trying to reset their offense. Certainly Lackawanna has had more chances and has had the ball in better scoring position in the first half, but so far just the one goal by Mark Leundi in the first half. So again, it is Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0 as we move to the second half. We hope that you are enjoying the broadcast this afternoon. The weather here at Catonsville is pretty close to perfect. A few puffy clouds in the sky, but bright sunshine. And certainly the weather far better than the weather we had yesterday, where we had winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour for most of the day, and sometimes the gusts up to 60 miles an hour. So an incredibly windy day yesterday, but today is fairly calm down on the field. And the 11, 3, 12, 8, 2, 17. So in the second half, Lackawanna will kick off the second half. As you look, they will be moving left to right. Catonsville moving right to left. Lackawanna in the blue jerseys. Catonsville in the white jerseys with the red trim and red shorts. So let's see if Catonsville can generate some quality chances in the second half and start by getting the game back on even terms. And Lackawanna will look to expand their 1-0 lead here at the half. So it'll be Lackawanna to kick off our second half. Mark Leundi is in the center circle, along with Gerard Borowski. As we get ready for second half action. Waiting for the official's whistle, and there it is. And Lackawanna will start the second half. Ball down the far side. Pass for Leundi. He's unable to control it before it goes over the end line. Catonsville will have a goal kick here early in the second half. Catonsville again with the advantage on corner kicks, but not the advantage in terms of quality shots. Ball headed around, battling for possession. Catonsville controls it. And now they try and create some space. Here's Davis, far side. Stavru to and 11, Logan Sullivan missing the kick. And the ball picked up in the goal area by Noah Barton. Just underway, second half. Barton's kick. Controlled by Catonsville. Taken away by Obiazi Chinatu, but Catonsville regains possession. Down the far side. Back to Barrientos. Who's played very well in his Catonsville debut. Marco Hernandez. Now on the far side. Crossing pass, headed out. And headed out again. Leundi. Ball goes down deep into Catonsville territory. Catonsville will regroup. Go back to Torres. And Leundi almost had a second steal to go one-on-one with Torres. Here is Davis's pass, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Lackawanna. Headed away by Davis, but Lackawanna controls, and we have a foul on Catonsville. It'll be Lackawanna with a free kick. Under 42 minutes remaining second half. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. Now Catonsville controls near midfield, but Lackawanna takes it right back. Oh, nice move there. Obiazi Chinatu with some nice moves, and he was fouled. Ball into near the penalty area, headed out by Catonsville. And here's a shot that's a one bouncer to Ricardo Torres, and he handles it easily. Kaid with the last shot. And here is Catonsville. And let's see if this is an offsides. No. And a foul on Catonsville's number 9, Williams Yami, as he said hello to goalkeeper Noah Barton. Barton had to come out to prevent a potential breakaway. Barton waiting for the traffic to move where he wants it. Ball into the middle. Controlled briefly by Lackawanna. Battle for the loose ball, and we have a foul. It'll go against Catonsville. Lackawanna with a free kick. About a third of the way into the Catonsville end of the field. Justin Solano will take the free kick. And here's a shot that rolls harmlessly to Ricardo Torres. So a shot there by Lackawanna, but in no danger for Catonsville. Langford. Catonsville comes down, and we've got another offside on Catonsville. Williams Yami with the offside. And Catonsville with several offsides during today's game so far. Catonsville controls, goes right side, far side. Williams Yami centering, headed away. And here comes Lackawanna the other way. Sliding tackle by Marco Hernandez, but Lackawanna able to control. 11, Logan Sullivan with it, and a foul called on Catonsville. Lackawanna ball just outside the Catonsville penalty area. Justin Solano will take the free kick. Waiting for the official's whistle. Pass. Knocked away by Catonsville. They're able to clear it. And it goes out of bounds off of Lackawanna. Catonsville throw in. And a foul on Lackawanna. Here's Matt Davis. He goes far side. And this time, nope, another offside. And it's hard to tell whether it was Williams Yami offside. With him talking to the official, it may well have been. It may also have been Paul Stavru that was offside. In any case, it'll be a free kick for Lackawanna. They lead 1-0 with about 35 minutes remaining second half. Ball headed away, controlled by Lackawanna. But taken away by Catonsville. Let's see if they can center it. Nope, he was just able to keep it from going out of bounds. And apparently did not, because it'll be a goal kick for Lackawanna. Noah Barton will take the goal kick. Barton has thrown a shutout so far and leads 1-0. Loose ball at midfield. Lackawanna trying to take advantage here. And we have a foul on Lackawanna. Barrientos slow getting up. Ball headed away by Lackawanna. Catonsville with it briefly. And we'll have a foul on Lackawanna. In the first third of the Lackawanna area. Here's a ball that's headed. Paul Stabrew unable to corral it. It'll be a goal kick for Lackawanna. Under 33 minutes remaining here in the second half. Catonsville able to control the goal kick from Lackawanna. Catonsville still with it. Nice move by Leslie Bino. Down the far side. Trying to center it. Knocked away. And now Lackawanna comes out. And a foul against Catonsville. And it will also be a yellow card on Paul Stabrew.
Yellow card on 17, substitution 20 for 17.
Abraham Navarro back in for Catonsville after the yellow card. Lackawanna with it near midfield. They lead 1-0 with just under 32 minutes remaining. Second half, ball into the box. Cleared by Catonsville. Here's a high ball. Let's see who handles this one. Catonsville heads it out. Catonsville had it briefly. Lackawanna back with it. Nice moves here by 16, Neftali Sanchez. And now we have another whistle. And this time it'll be Mark Leundi with the yellow card for Lackawanna. So 2 yellow cards in short order here in the second half. So it'll be Catonsville with the direct free kick. Ball hit towards the box. Headed. Here's a shot. And it's over the goal. Looked like Leslie Bino with the shot. Abraham Navarro had centered it. But Bino put it over the goal. And now Lackawanna with it on the far side. Goes out, and it will belong to Catonsville on the throw-in. Catonsville with it, looking for the tying tally.
26 is going to go back into the game.
Ball intended for Navarro. We have a foul, and here is Lackawanna with it. Pass intended for Kaid goes over his head. Catonsville with it. And a foul on Lackawanna. So the officials whistle, getting a workout in the last few moments. Here's a ball that comes to Noah Barton on one easy hop. And Barton into Catonsville territory. Catonsville controls. But taken away by Lackawanna. Catonsville throw in. Catonsville with it near midfield. Bad pass from the reset. So Catonsville will go back all the way back to Torres. He sends it up the field. Catonsville with it. Marco Hernandez unable to center it. Good defense that time by Lackawanna, not allowing the centering pass. Catonsville with the ball on their end. Lackawanna takes it back. Lackawanna trying to create some space here. So they will take the ball back. And now here's Chinatu in the middle. Now Sullivan. Sanchez. And a foul. On Logan Sullivan. And Sullivan getting an explanation from the referee. So Catonsville with it. Heading towards the 27-minute mark. They trail 1-0. Here's a ball kicked out of bounds by Lackawanna. One of the things you learn early as a soccer player, if you have the ball deep in your own end and you have no other option, just kick it out of bounds, which is what they did there. Catonsville with very little space. Battle for possession. Catonsville with a throw-in. They come back to Matt Davis. Davis makes a move. Centering pass. Knocked away by Lackawanna. Catonsville takes it back. Ball into the box, handled by Noah Barton. Just over 26 minutes to play, still 1-0. Lackawanna. Ball kicked so far it went over the fence, restraining the field. Catonsville with the ball in the middle. Shot. Couple of bounces. Handled by Noah Barton. Looked like 9. Williams Yami with the shot. But again, Catonsville has not had many shots today that really have challenged Noah Barton. Barton has certainly had some shots come his way, but most of them have been either rolling balls or ones that bounce right to him. Mark Leundi returns for Lackawanna.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Goes out and Lackawanna throw in.
26 back in the game.
Thank you.
Lackawanna throw in. Leundi knocked out of bounds, and I think we'll have our first corner kick for Lackawanna this afternoon. Lackawanna with their first corner kick of the day. Kaid will take the corner kick. And it is handled easily by Ricardo Torres.
We are 17 for 20.
Paul Stavru back in for Catonsville, replacing Abraham Navarro. Catonsville with the ball in their end of the field. And we'll redo the goal kick. Catonsville trying to reset it, and they'll go back to Torres. He sends it upfield. Catonsville had it temporarily, but not for long. Again, battle for the loose ball. Here's a ball that goes over the center area. Ball handled by Catonsville on the crossing pass, but taken right back by Lackawanna. Catonsville with a steal. But Lackawanna regains possession. Here is Sullivan for Sanchez, for Chinatu, and a foul. Under 22 minutes remaining. So we are in the fourth quarter of our game at this point. Lackawanna with a direct free kick. Probably 15 or 20 yards outside of the box. Low shot handled. Torres able to handle it just like a shortstop would. Catonsville coming down. Here's Bino. Bino has it. Centering pass. Knocked away by Lackawanna. Catonsville again with it. Lackawanna takes it away. And with very little space, they are able to clear. Ball off Lackawanna. It'll be a Catonsville throw-in. Catonsville had it briefly. Now a battle for the loose ball. Be a Lackawanna throw-in. Now that the sun has gone down behind some of the clouds, so it's much easier for us to see the scoreboard and see the numbers on the board. It'll be Lackawanna possession on the throw-in. Stolen away by Catonsville, goes right back out of bounds. And for a third time, it'll be a Lackawanna throw-in. Under 20 minutes now. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. Lackawanna trying to get a shot off. Not able to do so far. And now it looked like a grab of the jersey. And it'll be a free kick for Lackawanna. Let's see who will take the free kick. It looks like it'll be Gerard Borowski. And now the strategy. Catonsville sets up the wall at the head of the penalty box. Here's a shot that's wide. Justin Solano wide with the shot. Catonsville trying to generate a real chance here to tie this game up. Here is Stavru taken away. Nice defensive play by Solano. And Catonsville will go back to Ricardo Torres. Up in the air, handled by, and the ball goes harmlessly down to Noah Barton. Barton down on all fours. Battle for possession. Catonsville has it. And again, we've got another offsides. Once again, Catonsville with a number of offsides today. Under 17 minutes remaining in the second half. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. And a whistle stops play. Let's see what this is all about. Not sure what the issue was on the far side. Lackawanna with it. Nice move. On the wing, but too far for Logan Sullivan. It'll be a goal kick for Catonsville. Ball up to midfield. Stavru had it briefly. Catonsville throw in. Catonsville with it in the middle. Out to Matt Davis. Catonsville with a chance, centered, and the header goes over the goal. Good chance that time for Catonsville as they were able to center it, but the header went over the goal. Ball headed around, kicked up in the air by a battle for the loose ball, and Catonsville has it. Yami. And the ball will go harmlessly to Noah Barton. And Barton, for at least the second time in this half, goes down on top of the ball. Whether he's just trying to protect it or just take a moment's respite, can't tell from up here. Catonsville with it again. Here is Bino. Ball into the middle, kicked out by Lackawanna and kicked out again. Catonsville with it. And a nice save. Williams Yami had gotten clear. And Barton was able to make the stop. Catonsville with a corner kick. They're trying to get this game tied. Under 14 minutes left. In the middle. No one able to corral it. And we have a push on Gerard Borowski for Lackawanna. Catonsville with the ball. Matt Davis. Barrientos are standing near the ball. Let's see who takes it. It's Barrientos. Ball headed over the goal. Barrientos with a nice entry pass. And Williams Yami shot it over the goal. So Catonsville certainly generating some better chances in the last few minutes, but still unable to get the ball in the back of the net. Here is Yami. That one goes harmlessly to Noah Barton. Barton into the Catonsville end, headed out by Catonsville. And it should be a throw-in for Lackawanna. Under 12 minutes remaining. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0, second half. Catonsville certainly having the better of the possessions here in the last few minutes. And they have it again. 3-on-3. And knocked away by Lackawanna. Yami with it. Centers it, headed away. Matt Davis tries to control. Catonsville with it. Davis again. To Bino. And Lackawanna able to get it out of harm's way. Catonsville throw in, the ball headed into the middle. Kicked out by Neftali Sanchez. Headed away, Catonsville trying to control it. Ball kicked high in the air, headed by Catonsville. And now kicked back by Lackawanna. Catonsville controls. Trying to get the ball to down the wing. Here is Lackawanna with a chance. Kaid. And a Catonsville throw in as we're under 10 minutes remaining second half. Catonsville certainly with the better of play in the last few minutes, but just unable to get the tying goal in.
23 with the card.
And a card against Ahmed Kaid for Lackawanna. Jordan Rossetti in for Lackawanna. Catonsville throw in, headed out by Lackawanna. It'll still be Catonsville throw in. Correction, a foul in Catonsville with a direct free kick. Into the middle. Apparently the official was not ready. It looks like the official is trying to prevent some hand checking. And the ball to Noah Barton, who again goes down on his stomach with the ball underneath him. He's done that on the last several times he's gotten the ball. Catonsville controls in their own end. Here is Garcia. Garcia's pass intended for Stavru. And it'll be a goal kick for Lackawanna. Kaid will return for Lackawanna, replacing Jordan Rossetti. Heading toward the 8-minute mark, second half. Here's a long pass controlled by Catonsville. Again, Catonsville has had
Next up for Catonsville, 14 for 2.
the control of the game in the last few minutes, but unable to get the ball in the net. And we're going to have another yellow card here. And this one will be on Wilmer Garcia.
2 with the card, 14 for 2.
For Catonsville. Theo Johnson for Catonsville. Catonsville with it. Johnson apparently went out of bounds before he went down the sideline. Lackawanna throw in. Out of bounds belongs to Catonsville. 21, Hunter Goldberg, a little slow in getting up. Limping at the moment. Back in the game in Catonsville, retreats. Back to Torres. He goes far side. Catonsville with it. Long pass. Oh, the goalie misplayed it and it hit the post. Barton completely misjudged that one and the ball went all the way and hit the post. Centering pass. Catonsville trying to get a shot off. They can't. Catonsville almost with a huge break there. And a foul called on Catonsville. And we've got another stoppage of play. And we'll have an injury timeout here. So a very odd play as Catonsville had a chance there. And Noah Barton misread the kick, just like an outfielder who sees a fly balls and misjudges it, and he was very lucky because the shot hit the post.
13 for 21 for Lackawanna.
Jordan Rossetti returns for Lackawanna, replacing Mamadou Ndiaye, who was injured on the previous play. Under 6 minutes left. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll belong to Catonsville. Again, Catonsville certainly with the better of play in the last several minutes, but just unable to get the tying goal.
Substitution for Lackawanna 21 to be going into game.
Here's a centering ball punched out
Projecting for 13.
by Barton. And that's at least the third time that Barton has punched a ball out. He did it twice on corner kicks in the first half and does it here again. Catonsville in with it deep. Headed out. Catonsville unable to get the shot. Gerard Borowski had clear sailing for a while. And a foul on Lackawanna. Catonsville possession. Under 5 minutes remaining. Ball hit into the center. Headed out by Lackawanna. And now Lackawanna just doing dump and chase. Just getting the ball out of harm's way. Ball headed in the middle, and once again. And here's a ball that is going to be caught easily by Barton. And I'm guessing that Barton going down with the ball under his chest is just an attempt to take a minute's breather. He's done that probably half a dozen times here in the second half. Catonsville with it. Lackawanna had it briefly, and now Lackawanna controls. But Catonsville takes it right back. Here's a steal by Lackawanna. Ball intended for Jordan Rossetti, but Catonsville regains possession. 3.5 minutes remaining, second half. Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. Second half. And right now, Lackawanna's content to play dump and chase. Just get the ball out of the defensive area. Catonsville, lots of pressure here, but unable to dent the back of the net. And we've got another offside on Catonsville. We don't have the stats. That's probably close to a half a dozen offsides on Catonsville this afternoon. Jordan Rossetti kicks it deep into Catonsville territory, and Catonsville will reset. Coming up on 2.5 minutes. Ball comes through and is handled by Barton, and once again, he goes down to his chest with a ball underneath. Last probably 10 or so minutes played almost exclusively in the Lackawanna end of the field. And Catonsville with another chance here. Yami's shot is blocked. Williams Yami with the last shot that was blocked. Catonsville with a throw-in. And we have another injured player on the field.
So you're 21 coming into the game for whoever's down. I can't tell right now.
Hard for us to tell from here who is down for Lackawanna. Certainly much of the second half has been played in the Lackawanna end, but Catonsville unable to get the tying goal. And it looks like Justin Solano is the one who is coming off slowly. And Jordan Rossetti is back in for Lackawanna. Rossetti, the only non-starter for Lackawanna, who came with 12 players today. Catonsville throw in into the center, headed out, headed up. Attempted shot. And again, Lackawanna just content to dump and chase. Catonsville will regroup with 1.5 minutes. We have a foul. And Lackawanna with it. Catonsville again controls. One minute remaining second half. We're under a minute. Lackawanna with a throw-in. Trying to protect a 1-0 lead. And the ball goes back into the Catonsville end. Catonsville with it. Lackawanna with a steal, and Lackawanna now with it. Sanchez down the far side, centers, knocked away by Catonsville. They've got to hurry. 23 seconds left. Catonsville probably with one last chance to try and get this game tied and send it to overtime. Here's the long pass. Oh, Catonsville unable to get it. Shot kicked out by Lackawanna. And that will do it. Catonsville with lots of chances in the second half, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Our final score is Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. Again, Catonsville with the majority of play in the second half, but unable to put the ball in the back of the net. So here is a quick summary of this afternoon's game. No goals scored in the second half. Catonsville, with many more opportunities than Lackawanna, controlled the ball for the majority of the second half. Our only goal of the game came in the first half with 11:19 remaining in the half. Lackawanna scoring on a goal from Mark Leundi with the assist to 11 Logan Sullivan. Once again, time of that goal, 11:19 remaining first half. And that will be the end of this afternoon's game. Final score, Lackawanna 1, Catonsville 0. We remind you to be back with us 1 week from today at 5:30 when Catonsville will have their final home game of the season. And we expect to have that one broadcast live stream as well. For now, we hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. We thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast, and we wish you a pleasant good afternoon and a safe drive home.